Hello, everyone. Ow, sorry. It's me again, back with an. Okay. Okay, it's me again. Back with another recap for Dancing with the Stars, season 23, week 3. Very short, truncated version of the show last night. It was an hour long due to the debate, which was terrible. Let me be the first to tell. I'm not the first to tell you, but it was terrible. So I ended up watching it 2 hours late because since I'm on an hour delay, the debate wasn't going to move its time. So therefore, I had to watch an hour late. 2 hours later. But yeah, it was an hour long, very quick. Judges didn't give any critiques, they just gave scores, which is very lousy because you don't really know what the stars need to work on. Well, the stars don't really know what they need to work on, although if you watch the show enough, you kind of sort of know where the issues were. So it was kind of fun in that regard where I got to see myself, like, judge for myself the issues that I saw. So yeah, so let's just go ahead and get started. I'm just gonna go ahead and I don't remember the order of the dances, so I'm just gonna go through and I'm gonna rank them um, from my favorite face off to my least favorite face off. That way it'll go faster and yeah, I can get this video up and uploaded. So yeah, first, not first, but my favorite of the night was Calvin and Lindsay and versus Tara and Sasha. They both did a Viennese waltz. I thought it was um, I thought it was a very good matchup. It was one of the two matchups that were really great ability wise. Um, Calvin got a 32, Tara got a 30, meaning that Calvin and Lindsay got immunity. I agreed with that. I think while Tara seemed to be a bit cleaner and just a bit cleaner with her dance. I think Calvin has improved a lot. Tara's improved too, but Calvin has really, really improved so much. But Calvin really had a lot more range of motion, and they used more of the floor. It was a lot more interesting to watch than Tara and Sasha. I liked both of them. I liked how emotionally attached Tara was to her dance. Um, but I liked the story that was told with Calvin and Lindsay's dance. Um, Again, both of them had pretty good technique. I would say Calvin's legs, he kind of bends his knees every now and then. And again, with Tara, it's just the lack of the hold and the fact that she is so little. Um, she's not able to move as much and as quickly as other people. So, her range of motion and all that stuff is going to be a lot more limited than someone like Calvin. But they still both did great. It was really fun to watch this dance off for sure. Next, we had James and Sharna and Ryan and Cheryl with Cha Cha. James won this one. Makes sense. Way better dancer. He got a 29 and Ryan got a 25. I'm going to start with Ryan. Ryan wasn't as much of a train wreck as I was expecting for him to be. He actually had a few moments of looking pretty decent. Um, but he has a bunch of, and I would know this because I'm a swimmer, but he has a bunch of swimmer problems. His shoulders, since he has broad shoulders, I know what it's like to have broad shoulders, but he doesn't know how to work with them, and therefore he moves like this, and it's very stiff up here, and he doesn't do anything to really loosen up here. And as a result, it just looks very boxy the way he dances. On top of that, his arms aren't fluid at all. You would think as a swimmer, You're supposed to have fluidity in your arm movements and stuff, but it's not because you're literally taking your arms and throwing them through the water. Looks pretty, it doesn't feel pretty. And he hasn't really uh, made everything more fluid. He's just not the most naturally gifted dancer. Cheryl did do a great job of making him look a lot better than he would have with other people. And this cha cha was actually kind of, it wasn't good again, but it was very intriguing. Uh, they didn't really repeat a lot of the same movements. She kept him doing a lot of things, but she was doing a lot of the complicated work. But she gave him enough to where it looked appealing and fun, interesting. Whereas other people that might be get more boring choreography because they can't really do much. So yeah, I'm just trying to say that Cheryl did a great job of choreographing a dance for him that works for him and that made him look better than he is. Um, James and Sharna did a great job. Again, he didn't look as comfortable in this dance as he did in his previous two dances. He didn't look as confident. However, even with all that going on, I still think he did a really respectable job. He did a really good job. Um, there were some few mess ups here and there, but honestly, I thought it was a really good job. I would have given him a 30 instead of that 29 or a 31. Um, Makes me wonder why they're kind of scoring him and Mary Lou so much lower than everyone else and are kind of grading them on this curve because it's very wild to me. But yeah, again, the cha cha wasn't his best dance, but it was still a very good dance. And I really liked it. I thought it was fun. I thought Sharna did a really good job of creating a dance for him. And you know, he really his personality really shines through whenever he dances. So yeah, my third favorite face off of the night was Lori and Val versus Mary Lou and Derek. I thought this was very close. I thought, honestly, I thought this was the closest dance off that we had, the closest good dance off that we had, or face off, or whatever you want to call it. Lori and Val got a 31. Mary Lou and Derek got a 28 in their tango. Um, the score should have been way closer. I would have bumped Mary Lou and Derek up to a 32 because honestly, I would have given Mary Lou the edge over Lori because although Lori had a bunch going on, it was good. It was a very good tango. There was a bunch going on. Um, One, she had a moment of just odd body posture, hold, whatever was going on. There was one moment where I was like, what is going on there? And besides that, the way Val choreographed it, he hasn't choreographed the tango or the Argentine tango that I've liked since season 18. Season 18 with Danica, their tango the week they got eliminated. Um, that was very good. And the reason I like that tango was because there's variation and it was very much, as Lynn says, light and shade. You know, it wasn't just pow, 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 pow in your face the whole entire dance. There was moments where Danica was able to breathe and do things and make it look pretty and really just feel the dance and, you know, continue the story. Whereas Lori and Val, this dance was just pow, 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 and it just kept going and going and going and going. And while it was great, it just didn't leave a lot to, it just, like, it didn't grab me. I was just like, okay, that was good, but it didn't grab me, you know? Um, and honestly, like, partially because of the song, but I really do think that they could have found a way to make the song work for them, and so that could have more light and shade versus just being thrown everywhere, because that's what it was. It was just like, I don't remember any of the dance because it just was so fast and everything was just happening. Whereas Mary Lou and Derek were very much in the moment, and you really felt it, and you could see all the lines. You could see the drama, which is what the tango is about. Is that you sell the drama and all that. And while Mary Lou does have way more experience than Lori, I think Derek did a better job at choreographing the dance to make sure um, they weren't lost in just the speed and power of the dance. Because Mary Lou did a really good job. I think she lost her balance one big time at the beginning, and then a couple of times here and there were small little hiccups that she quickly corrected. But otherwise, it was really good. I would have given Mary Lou the edge over Lori personally, just because I liked it better, and I do think that Mary Lou had a really great technique and really good frame. But whatever. Next was Vanilla Ice and Whitney, and Rick and Emma. They both got a 23 for a Paso Doble, but Vanilla Ice got immunity because Lynn was the tiebreaker, and Lynn thought theirs was better. These dances, we're getting to the face-offs that I didn't really like too much. Ice and Rick both had issues, a lot of issues with the shaping and styling and being out of time with the music and stuff. But I will say that Vanilla Ice and Whitney were much more interesting to watch. And I think I liked his styling and whatever was very much, it wasn't it was just under where he needed to be, whereas Rick was way over the top and cartoonish looking, and it kind of just took me out of Rick's dance because I was like, whoa, that's crazy. Well, not crazy, that's weird. Like, why? It was just very strange to look at that. But yeah, I preferred Vanilla Ice as well. I just liked their dance more. I just thought it was way more interesting, and I thought his technique was slightly better than Rick's. Well, I thought it was a little more complicated. Next was Jana and Gleb and Babyface and Allison. They had a jive. Jana got a 26, Babyface got a 25. Honestly, this was very close, but they weren't very good. Jana had all the showmanship and the entertainment. Babyface had all the technique. They both got off time a couple of times. Honestly, you can make a case for either one of these couples to have gotten that because neither one was amazing. Neither one knocked it out of the park. I will say that Allison's choreography has really improved a lot, and she looks more like a ballroom dancer now than she did in the past. So again, I'm really enjoying the fact that I can tell she took time to really read up on and study on ballroom dancing and really broaden her vocabulary of dancing, ballroom dancing, that is. But yeah, Jana got an immunity again. I could have made a case for either one of them to get it because neither one was perfect. Finally, the last one, my least favorite, was Maureen and Artem, and Amber and Max with a salsa. Maureen and Artem got an 8.28, and Amber got a 25. I thought Amber was going to do way better, and I do think she could have done way better. I think a lot of the blame lies on Max for this, because one, I'm going to say this really quick, they're both very timid movers, Maureen and Amber, but Amber also moves very small, whereas Maureen moves a lot bigger. So one, I'm going to credit Artem for that, and Max gets to check off for that, or X or whatever you want to say. Next, the choreography. While they both, while Maureen got a more traditional salsa song, and Amber got more of kind of like a urban street type of salsa dance, clubby, more of a club. Well, not a club, but like, you know what I'm saying? Like, Max could have gone a more traditional route as well, because Whitney got the same song with Alfonso, and they went with a more traditional salsa. So, again, I'm gonna put most of the blame on Max for that. Just the choreography. Looking at the choreography, I just knew that the judges were going to give it to Maureen immediately because it just wasn't great. So that's it. Tonight's the results show. I don't know who's going home, but only 6 people are up. So yeah, until next time, I will talk to y'all later. Bye.